Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first of two live broadcasts. I want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this on Facebook or watching this on my LinkedIn, or on my YouTube channel. Of course, I also want to welcome my students that are participating in this Zoom. So let me just kind of scroll down and take a look and see who's here. If any of you have any questions, please type them in the chat. Paul, I'll jump into your account and show you. And Sandy writes, last night in boot camp, he showed how Ron got so many responses to a change he did. Okay, Sandy, I'll go over that. Anybody else have any questions? Okay. Now, we are now officially halfway through the month of November. So you got 15 more days. 15 more days. 2 weeks and 1 day to bring people into your business. And for those of you that have been on LinkedIn for any length of time, it's not hard to do. Now, everything is changing. And in the last 10 days, there have been so many changes, especially on LinkedIn, that frankly, there's a lot of reasons to celebrate. You know, I've been a Skype user for I don't know how many years. And I've always had a problem with it because the text was always so small. And I guess it's because I had a version of Skype, God knows how old it is. Well, yesterday, I had a problem with Skype. And I was actually forced to download a new version. And when we got it set up this morning, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Because I can see everything. I can read everything. So change is good. Change is really good. Now, social networks have provided a never-ending source of free leads to the public for over 30 years, starting all the way back to AOL. You don't need funnels, capture pages, self-replicating websites, complicated online systems, or blogs. And you don't have to advertise, buy leads, or spend money on driving traffic to a website. Save your money. All you need is a visible and effective LinkedIn profile. All you need is a visible and effective Facebook profile. All you need is the LinkedIn phone app so you can communicate with 1 billion people that are on LinkedIn. The Facebook phone app will let you communicate with any one of 3 billion people on Facebook, and 1 or 2 hours a day. 1 or 2 hours a day. Doesn't have to be all at once. Be 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there. You need to understand who you're looking for, because you have so many choices of people to talk to. If you're building a network marketing business, you're looking for customers or business builders. Last night in boot camp, we demonstrated how important it is to go after business builders because your business grows quicker. So LinkedIn has the best searching features. Will enable you to literally pick out the people that you want to talk to, providing, of course, you know who you want to talk to. You can pull up a list of thousands of people. And again, if you know what you're looking for, picking out great prospects is as effective and as easy as reaching into that bowl of candy and pulling out the green M&Ms. So you bring somebody into your business. And your business is going to grow faster if you help that new recruit get success right away. And last night, we gave a couple of examples of some simple things you can do. I'm going to demonstrate 2 of them this morning. Bring somebody into your business. Help them talk to the people that their actions attract and watch them bring in a group of people. 5 people in 1 month, not hard. And over the next 60 or 90 days, as your new recruit achieves success, you're on your way to achieving the success that you're looking for. Now, there's an incredibly powerful recruiting strategy, texting tactic, and script that produces immediate results in November and December. But this strategy is only going to work in the next 46 days till the end of the year. All right? So what I'm going to do let me pop over here and Paul, how many connections do you have on LinkedIn?
248, I think, last time I looked. That's of last night. And I just started.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. And Bruce, how many connections do you have? And probably the best one to do this with is Sandy. So Sandy, how many people are you connected to on LinkedIn?
That's a really good question. I will
Okay.
go look.
That's okay. That's okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Because you asked the question, how did Ron get all of these activities? So what I'm going to do, first and foremost, I'm going to go over to LinkedIn. I'm going to log out of my account. I've been in your account, right?
Did you say connections? Over 20,000.
Okay. I don't know, Sandy, if I show you how you do this, you just might have a very, very busy weekend.
Well, that's a good thing. Yes.
I
That's
would,
why we're all here.
okay. So here's what we're going to do. First, I'm going to log into your account. What's the email address you use to get into your LinkedIn? Do you remember?
Email is sandycohen@me.com, and I have a new password.
Okay.
I had to change it. I'll get that to you in 1 second.
Text it to me.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly what Ron did. And
I thought I did what Ron did, but I did not get the kind of results he did.
listen, when you blink.
I blinked twice.
Okay. So let me go over here. Let me get rid of this.
It's the wrong email. That's my old email at sandycohen@me.com.
Okay. Sandy
Cohen, COHEN @me.com. Total Mac now.
Okay.
And then I texted you the
See it.
password.
Yeah, they may send you a code.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You're in.
So
I
here's,
also changed the banner because you had made a suggestion that was so brilliant that I never realized before. So I went and got images like you said to do,
Mhm.
just beautiful images, and I just put text in the images.
Yeah. Okay, but here's the thing, okay? So let's go take a look at your profile. Selling in, toes in sand, ask me how. Okay, now let's go down and we're gonna come down here. Okay, now there's a couple of things here that, see, this is what happens with, you know, I mean, first, folks, let me explain it. That Sandy and I have known each other a long time. When we met, she was one of the top earners in a company called Zango. She's made millions of dollars. Okay, so she is used to talking to people a particular way. This is a new format for her. So your headlines, again, it comes down to you want people to ask you what you do. And this isn't bad, all right? But what I want to do is you want to know what we did with Ron. So we'll come down here and under experience, you have listed one thing. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one thing. Right? We're going to edit this. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to save all of this. Copy that. Pop it over here. And then I'm going to save it.
Here. Oh. Here.
Okay, so
Bring me my coffee, Laura.
don't think it wanted to save this. Okay. Now I'm going to come back. Over here. And what we're gonna do. Edit this. Whoops. So we're gonna edit this. Right here. All right, and okay, I'm gonna delete all of this. So you got all of this saved someplace so you can put it back.
Oh my God, I'm not sure that, I mean, I put that up so many years ago.
Okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a picture of it. And we'll save it. Now. And believe me, it's gonna be worth it. So we're gonna delete it, take it off. Oh no! Oh my God. Your heart is all right. Now what we're gonna do, and come back over here. And now, Debbie, I'm fine. Debbie, I'm fine. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over to profile sections. We're gonna add it back. So this is activity, experience. So now we're gonna add experience. And what we're gonna do is we're going to give your business a name. Okay, I don't remember what you called it before, but for this exercise, we're going to call it the International right? And you're the founder. You're also the CEO. And let's say you're the CMO. Or the Chief Motivation Officer.
Cool.
All right, now we're going to come down here. And for location, how far are you from Orlando?
About 90 minutes.
Okay. For now, let's just put Orlando there. This is where your company is located. You'll be anywhere. Okay, now, how long have you been? No, you've been in network. When did you get started in network marketing?
31 years ago.
Okay.
I have to do the math.
2024, 31 years ago. Wow, that's 1993. All right, you're still doing it. All right, now save it. Now watch what happens. Okay, we've added this position. This is what we did with Ron. We come down here to the bottom and it says reconnect with your network. So we're gonna go next. And now LinkedIn.
Oh, I've seen that image all over LinkedIn. I never knew what it was.
Now you know. So now when we hit post, okay, this is going to go out to everybody that you're connected to. All right, so let's look at the numbers. So you got connections of 20,365 people. Now, when these people turn on their LinkedIn, they're going to see that post. That is going to trigger this rush that you saw Ron got.
So what you're saying is, even though I changed the banner, it did not do what you're doing now.
No, not at all, because that's a function of Facebook.
Ah,
You change your picture, you change your banner on Facebook, it blasts it out to everybody. LinkedIn doesn't do that. But what LinkedIn does is you make a major addition to your online resume, it blasts that out. Now we can do something else. We can come back over here to your profile. Okay, now, another thing we could do is let's edit this. And we didn't put a month in here. So let's do this. Now this is going to kit. So let's change the month, the start month, to December, which means in 2 weeks, that's going to trigger an anniversary notice. That's going to go out to everybody. And if we really want, I mean, just turn it all loose. Let's go back over to your profile. Contact information. Edit it.
I see I have to change the location as well. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. But let's come down here and look at your birthday. So let's have a little fun with this. And let's say that your birthday is in November. And we're going to say it's on today is the 15th, so let's say the 25th. So on the 25th, all of a sudden, you're going to start getting birthday wishes from everybody. Now, that's going to keep you real busy. Okay. Now, the thing is, you have to be selective about who you respond to. Okay, but you're not going to believe. If we go over to your network, you go over to catch up. Okay, so let's see if they've changed it for you. Wishing you a happy birthday. So you got the change. So you can't check and see the conversational history. But what we just did is going to send out a notice to everybody that you changed your job. You didn't change your job, you just added a new feature. So I'm going to log out of your account.
Now, what you deleted earlier, should I put that back?
You could.
Okay.
You could. Okay. Now you're never going to run out. Okay. All right. So now let me go over and let me look in Paul's account. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Paul's account. So Paul, I'm going to unmute you. Remind me, what's your email address to get into your account?
It's charltons@simpatico.ca.
Here it is. Okay.
And it was a girl who I messaged the other night, and she said something about, I didn't open it because it was with caution. She said she's accepting, and I didn't know how to respond to that.
Okay. So, all right. So let me explain what happened. You sent somebody, somebody sent you a request?
No, I sent a request to her. Um, and she's down in the chat there just a little bit.
Okay, so let me go back over there. What's her name?
It's just down just a little bit lower than that. There you go, Tammy Detars.
Okay. Okay. So she's saying, I have accepted your request with caution. Well, the reason she's accepted it with caution, oops. See, now LinkedIn is going through major reformation. So we have to look. So she's accepted you. And probably the reason she's accepted you is because she's in Rodan and Fields, and she has gotten hundreds of connection requests from everybody in network marketing that heard that her company just changed the content. If she was a business builder, she lost her business. Okay? But at least she accepted it. All right?
Yes.
So now let's come down here. An executive consultant. Now, she's been working with them for almost 8 years. And she's been a nurse for 24 years. Show me any nurse that's been practicing 8 years or more. They've all been in network marketing. They're all attracted to it. So let's look at everything she's done. Medicine. And then in 2017, she jumped into Rodan and Fields. And I would bet you, double or nothing, that she's been in other network marketing companies before she got into this one together. All right. But she accepted your connection request with caution because, like I said, every day she is getting bombarded with connection requests. So what we want to do is we want to make ourselves different. How do we do that? It's how we communicate with people. So let me So let's go back over to the message. Oops. I have accepted your request. So you sent the first message. All right. So now what we're going to do is we have the icebreaker, which is the next message. We're going to combine it with our third message, okay, which is motivating image. So we're going to pop over here. You know what? Normally, we would send the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. But everybody in my boot camp, all of my other students are doing that. We want to be different. Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. So we're going to find something else. And okay, so what we're going to do, and what I got to do is a gift. Here it is. Believe. Now we got a couple. Believe in your dreams. This is what's normally being sent down. So I'm going to hit with this one. Believe in yourself and others will believe in you. We're going to send that. Then we're going to take, I just sent this to a good friend. Thought that you'd appreciate it too, because we want to be different. Then we're going to take the icebreaker. Take the icebreaker, which would normally be the second message we'd send. It's nice to connect with you. Actually, we're going to switch the order. Very nice to connect with you. Now, I can under so I'm going to put it in here. Now I'm going to put a little LOL for laughing out loud. In the process of expanding my network, of like-minded professionals, I recently made many wonderful and amazing new friends. You take that out. Now we're going to take the next part. I just sent this to a good friend. Concerning what you do. Okay, now, we always want to end with a question. Now, another thing that we could do, again, to make you different, let's come back. Now we can say of like-minded medical professionals. Okay?
Okay.
Now we're going to send it. Now, that's the reason why she was caught. The reason why she accepted you is because, well, let's look at your profile.
Plus, we both went to Trent University, but I changed it to chiropractic Memorial College last night from university.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. So now what's going to start to happen is you're going to start hearing from people that you connected with. Let's go over here and look at your notifications. So, see, this is the thing. Anybody that you're connected to, what LinkedIn is doing is pushing things out. So your post got 61 impressions, but what we want is people to make a comment. Okay? So these are going to, okay, now Bob is a leader in your company. Now he's following you.
I don't know him.
I know. So why would Bob be following you? Because he's an old school network marketer. Okay? You wanted to, okay, so people follow people because you don't need permission to follow. Now, let's go back and look at your posts. So you're posting things or you're sharing things and people are reacting to it. And any one of these people, I mean, you could literally start a conversation with people based on that. Right? So basically you're just You're just taking off. Let me jump out of your account. Do you have any other questions?
No, I appreciate that. I have to jump off. I've got patients in my waiting room. My staff's buzzing me. So,
Okay.
thank you so much, Max. Have a great day.
Well, we'll catch you later.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to jump over here. You see, message here. You can do this anytime. You could do this while you're waiting in front of your kid's school to pick them up. You can do it on your phone. All right, so let's come over here. And let's look at stuff. Okay. Okay, so Estella is a legal secretary. So according to this, the last job she lists is 2023. So Bruce, what? Open to work. So you sent her the first message. How long been on LinkedIn? How's it working for you? Okay. Now, normally, okay, let's come down. Okay, now we send the motivating message along with well, for one thing, you only did part of this. You sent her this message, and then the other part of this is I just sent this to a good friend and thought that you'd appreciate it. If the recipe calls for a half a cup of sugar and a half a cup of cream, you just sent the sugar. You left out the cream. So, all right. Now, seems like you're in a market where people would be tripping over themselves to hire you. Administrative assistant? Bruce, we got to have a talk. Okay? Because I am giving you the perfect recipe. And you're changing the recipe. Okay. I just sent this to a good friend. I hope you appreciate it. And then the question that you'd want to ask would be, well, why do you have the open to work frame around your picture? Okay, why do you have the open to work frame around your picture? Because you don't know that she's working or not working. People put on their profile what they want to talk about. So if we'd asked that question, she would say, well, I'm looking for a job. A better question would have been, okay, according to your so people are tripping over themselves to hire you. That's not the case. So what are you doing for income? I'm living off my inheritance. See what I'm saying? She worked for a company from January to March of this year. She didn't put it on her profile. Didn't put it on her profile. I need a job. Okay. Okay, now this person clearly has a need. No question about it. What's it going to cost her to get into your business? How much is she going to have to pay? She's living off her inheritance, so hopefully she has it. So all right. So now, when you run into situations like this, there's going to be a response, just like when someone tells you, I worked for this company for 5 years and they just laid all of us off. What do we say? What do we say? If the plan changes, change the plan, but never the goal. Or experience is what you get when you don't get what you want. In this case, we have a standby. Light at the end of the tunnel. The cavalry is coming. See, now, if you'd said in the previous message that I usually send motivational messages like this to my friends, this would make more sense. It's part of your daily activity. So we're going to send this. No matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Right? Now, Because nobody hears me. Without coming across as being a little too sacrilegious, you know, maybe there's a reason why you two connected. Okay, that's the question. Then now let me pop out of this account because I've only got 4 minutes. My friends, every one of you could be talking to 15, 20 people every day. Every day. You have to be selective. Now I'm gonna do him a favor. All right, now let me go over to so Terry is connected to me, just posted this. Come down here. That is so funny. Okay, so if I go back over here to my network, now Michelle just joined boot camp, so I'm going to accept her. But now I'm going to come down and let's go and look catch up. Okay, so Ron, this is the thing that got Sandy all excited, made that change. And because I'm connected to Ron, Sandy, I got yours. So what we just did is now going out to the people that you're connected to. That's going to start conversation. All right, let me pop down here. And let me look at Mel. So Mel, are you on LinkedIn? Do you have a profile?
Yeah. It's not talking to you. Oh. There's a Mel Thomas.
Do you have a profile? So I just did a search under for your name. Are you one of these?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Do you have a profile on LinkedIn?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay,
Yes.
let's see. What city are you in?
Chicago.
See, when people search for your name, you want to come up.
You might look at maybe try Melvin. Well, there it is.
Which one?
The third one, like remote lifestyle.
Okay, let's take a look at this one. Okay, so we come down here. I'm gonna send you a connection request. But there's a whole bunch of things that you could do. Let me look at. And how did you hear about me, Mel?
Oh, through my wife, Sarah Thomas.
Ah, okay.
Hello.
Okay, Kiara, are you on LinkedIn? Well, was that a yes? Folks, I will be back at 1 o'clock. And there is plenty of time for you to turn this month into a winning month. If you haven't registered for boot camp, do it. I'll be back at 1 o'clock.